All right, this video, I want to show you some of the Joomla basics so that you'll understand how to go about adding something new. If you wanted to add some, a new area down here, or on any page you want to add some kind of a new item. And so I need to show you a few of the basics so you can have a better idea of how that's going to work. So I'm going to go to the back end of Joomla. I'm going to go to extensions, and I'm going to go to templates. Now, in this website, we are using the Citadel template. Now, notice there are multiple things called Citadel. Citadel coming soon, left sidebar, rows and columns, default. There's a ton of them. Okay. Now, one thing you can know is that you need to know, is that you can look to see where they are, or if they are assigned to any pages. You can literally have a different template for every page in your website if you want to. Now, what we've actually done in this site is we're only using two. We're using the default template, and if you look up here to Citadel default, you'll see that it is the default for all pages. So anytime you create a new page, it's going to be using the Citadel default template. Unless you change it. Of course, you can change that to whatever you want. Then the other thing we use is we're using it's called homepage really. We played around with different home pages as we were designing it. This is the one we ended up with, and you can see it's assigned on one page, which of course is going to be the home page. Let's go ahead and click on that one. And I'm going to kind of show you how these layouts work. I'm going to click the layout button to start off with. Now this is the layout of the home page. We're on the home page. You can see right up here, it tells you which template you're in, and you can change templates by clicking them in this and all the templates. These are all Citadel templates. Okay. Now, so the top of the web page, you're going to get system messages. Just underneath that, you're going to get a module instance, and if I click this, it'll tell me it's module 660, whatever in the world that is. Underneath that, I have block content, and basically what this block content are, these are just spacers because I needed to move the menu down. So there's block content and then the menu. Now let's go to the home page. Okay, so here's our module instance that we saw. And then all that block content is just spacers that move this menu down. Okay. Originally, when we first set this up, this menu was up here in the middle of this. So we added these spacers and it moved the menu down. And let's go back and take a look at that again, just so you get it. Okay. Module instance. This is where we actually have your logo, the big high adventure, and the stones on the sides. Underneath that are spacers and then the menu. Then as we go down, we see that there's nothing in here, and finally in above main we have above A module position and above B module position. So let's go check that out. So what's underneath? This is above A and this is above B. All right. So as we go on down, we see nothing else. All this grayed area stuff just means it's not active. There's nothing in it. Then we have something in extension A, and I'm going to need to show you what these are in just a second. So extension A, we go down. Here's extension A. All right, and then the copyright. So let's go backward to this thing, and I'm going to show you a couple things. See how this copyright is, you can't click on it. You can't do anything with it. Okay, I can click this little thing. I can't do a thing with it. The reason I can't is because this is inheriting from the base outline. And that's the same thing with this. And actually I mentioned extension A, and I think extension A, as I recall now, extension A is only there to add a white space. Let's go back to this. See this white space right here? That's what's in extension A. I just wanted a space between this and this to make it look a little nicer. So this is extension A. All right. These things are the bottom menu. I think that's bottom A, bottom B, and that's bottom something else. We'll go look and see what it says. Bottom header is what I called it. I don't know why I called it that, but that is what I did. Now, these are grayed out, and that means they you can't change them here. All right, and probably you're not going to want to change these anyway, but I want to give you kind of an idea of what's going on in this template and how this thing works. I'm going to click this, and I'm going to go to the base outline. Now, the base outline is just simply a base outline that will be inherited by every other outline if the outline allows it. I'll get through that again in just a second. So here's we have the module instance. Okay, that is that highadventure.org header with the rocks on either side, and this is in the base. Here's your above main module instance. This is your side menu with the pictures of everybody, kind of like the app. And this is the module instance. This is the instance of the video. Okay. Block content. These are just nothing more than spacers. And we're going to go down to the bottom. And here's the bottom header, bottom A, bottom B. And all these are module positions, as it says right here. And I'm going to show you what that means next. Okay. So now we're going to go to extensions, modules, and I'm going to use my search tools, and I'm going to select the extension bottom header. Okay, so I have a module here, and its position is bottom header, and this bottom header is this right here. That's all that is. Okay, so if I wanted to change that, I would change it in the bottom header. Let's go back to this thing. Let's change this to bottom A. Okay, so bottom A, there's a few things here, but the footer address is the one that is this right here, the footer address. So getting back to how to add, if I want to add a position and add a module, let's go to modules again. I'm sorry, went the wrong place. I'm going to go to the templates again, and let's go to the default template, and let's say that I wanted on every page, I wanted to add, on all the default pages, I wanted to add a position. I could easily, inside any one of these, I could click the add new section button, and I could add a new module position if I wanted to, and I could change the name of the module position. I'll change it to Jenny. Apply and save. So I've got a Jenny position. Now, if I wanted to go into the modules now and create a brand new module, I'll usually choose a custom module, and I put in this whatever I want. I type what I want. I can click this insert image. I can put in any image that I want, or I can use the upload button to upload one. Let's just put one in. I click it, click insert. So I've got this image, and now the position, I'm going to change that position to Jenny. So there it is, Jenny. And that is going to put that thing right in that Jenny position. So that's how you would add a module. Most of the time you're not going to need a module. Most of the time you're going to change out things that are already there, or maybe add a new article. So I'm going to show you how to do that as well. I'm going to cancel that. Okay, now this video is probably not one you're going to come back to a lot, because you're probably not going to add a lot of modules and get into the layout and do all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to show you articles in another video, because you will be using those.